John Rainey here, Tidewater Mortgage Services. Just want to touch base with you in regards to your refinance. I've got a couple different options here. This is your current option here. I believe it was 4.875. I could be off an eighth on that, but the payments do match up, so I believe I'm right on. That's what your current choices are here. So it's going to be option 1, 2, and 3, and this is at 4.5%, the paperwork I gave you, and at 4.25 and 4.375, so we can give you some different options. Now, these are going to be the monthly net savings as far as in comparison to what your current payment situation is with the two mortgages, and you can see we've listed the first and the second here, and I have here a payment savings of 697, 711, and 704. These are going to show you the three different options here. Again, 4.5, 4.25, and 4.375, all on 15-year mortgages. Now, later down the road, I'm going to show you where I'm going to put the difference here back into the mortgages and keep you paying what your same payment is on the current mortgage and how that's going to benefit you over time. Moving down here, and definitely I've hoped you guys have printed out this PDF before we've gone over this. This is the 36 months. This is where it's going to show the comparison of the four different options. Again, this is if we do nothing, the current option. And of course, that's base ground zero. And these are the different options here as 1, 2, and 3 as far as the net savings you're going to have. This is the total savings and the best savings overall with the lowest rate. And this is going to encompass the total cost of the loan as well. So going down to our long-term goals of 5 and 10 years. Now what I've done with that payment savings, remember I said you're going to keep paying the same amount no matter what mortgage plan we do. We're going to take that money and put it back into an account. Now with this refinance, you're going to be able to skip 2 payments and you're going to actually get back your escrow accounts for your taxes and insurance that you have saved up already, and we're going to fill up new ones. So essentially, you're going to get $3,000 off for the first month, $3,000 for the second month, and then your escrows, you're going to get roughly back about $1,000. So I've taken that $7,000 and put it into an asset accumulation account, and any kind of money market account will do, and I've used a very conservative number of rate of return of 4%. I've put the numbers back into the loan and monthly payment occurring payments of 697, again 711 and 704 back into these loans, so you can see if you keep making your current payment exactly what you're doing now with option 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to show you how you can have a greater asset accumulation over time. With this net worth of 459, this is assuming that a 2% appreciation on the home, and you will have your home paid off in let me move down a little bit here, 9.33 years. With my mortgage plan, you're going to have your home paid off a little longer, and you are going to have a total net worth quite a bit higher, almost about $40,000 higher on this option. And this one you'll have roughly about the same, but a little different accumulation, different rates here. They're fairly same as far as different payments to cost. It's 3 different options, and it's just a matter of which ones you definitely want best. This is definitely looking like the best one for you, with the net worth at the end of your 10-year cycle being the highest and almost to your freedom point as far as paying that mortgage off at 9.75 years. But your net worth with the asset accumulation on this account will be $496,353, where if you just did nothing, you would just have the house paid off and not have anything else. Now, one of the other very important key steps is this side account you're going to have. When you hit your freedom point, you always have the choice to either pay that off, and that's what we're assuming is when you hit the at 9.75 years, you're going to go ahead and pay that off. So you would just use up your asset accumulation account, and that's that $711 in this example at 4% interest, which is a very modest rate of return. You'll have a side account of $115,130. Now the nice thing about these choices here is this money is going to be separated from your equity. You can definitely choose to pay it off or continue to make the minimum payments, but if you do pay this $711 a month and keep your current payments structured the way you have it, this way you don't have any choices as far as your money goes, because it's expensive and very hard to separate your equity once you're in the plan here. But with these other 2 options, you'll have this in a side account and actually have $115,000 on a side account that you can do with what you want. And these days we call it liquidity, and that's actually having choices to do with your money. So if something happens where you actually need to lump sum money for any reason, way, shape, or form, you'll definitely have it there and readily accessible to you. And then once you hit your 9.75 years, you simply take that account, pay off the remaining balance of your mortgage, and you'll be at zero, almost a little above this one. But with that all said and done, you'll have a lot more money in the bank afterwards if you follow this plan. So just wanted to show you the differences here. I've definitely wanted to let you know that these are all locked in rates. These are all very tangible, very even numbers. And the last page here, this is actually going to show you the physical breakdown of every single dollar on those loans. And we are all assuming the hazard insurance and property taxes are going to be the same. And again, we're using all of the even comparisons as far as 4% asset accumulation and starting off with a $7,000 balance, so we can compare apples to apples. This should be a pretty comparable scenario to leaving your mortgage the way it is now or doing the refinance. And most importantly, I wanted to show you on here is this is going to be your net worth if you get a 4% return rate on this money and keep paying your current payments as they are now. I do like to see that net worth a little higher, and it's about a $40,000 difference there, so, or $33,000 difference. So just want to make sure you can see that in your numbers and be able to take advantage of it. Let me know when you want to get this started, or if you're still comfortable with moving forward. Either way, it's up to you completely. I'll talk to you soon. You can always reach me at 513-4004. Bye-bye.